Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So today we are back at Manchester Airport, a very busy Manchester Airport, and we're doing a flight over to Jersey in the lovely British Airways A319. So guys, we're not setting anything up yet. We thought we'd take you through the whole sort of process today. Hopefully everything's okay with the stream and you can see everything, hear me okay. Hopefully that is all good. If someone could just confirm that, that would be lovely. So guys, let's jump into the flight deck and we'll have a bit of a discussion about what's been going on this week with Flight Sim. A bit more about our wing bits and Java Sim and all the usual talk that we have. So let's jump in the flight deck and jump in the seat. So we've not got anyone boarded yet. We should probably start that process fairly early on actually. Let's get that all loaded in and done, and then we'll take you through the operational flight plan for today's flight and go from there. Hope you're all well. You've had a lovely week, and I'd imagine a lot of you are now off work and relaxing ready for the festive period. So guys, let's take you through the operational flight plan for today's flight. So we're in the Airbus A319 IAE variant of aircraft. Like I say, today blocked off time is going to be 19:55 is our plan. It is quite busy here at Manchester today, so we'll see how we go. We've got an alternative Echo Golf Foxtrot as well. We'll get the tug connected now. Cost index today of 15 is fairly efficient. Cruise level of 350, flex temp of 57. Zero fuel weight 56.1 tons. Trip fuel required is 2 tons, however our total fuel that is required is 5.4 tons. We're expecting runway 23 left for departure on the Samba 1 Yankee SID, and then we're expecting runway 26 over at Jersey and the Lona 1 Juliet's arrival. There was ATC on there last time I checked. Whether there is when we get down there, who knows. This nice little airport, a few challenges, we've flown there a few times before, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy it. So then, let's get some of this on. We've just got passengers boarding now as we speak. We're on stand number 913 out to Manchester, so we're actually on quite a remote stand today. I did pick one stand that was on the terminal building, and then someone spawned in the place, so we moved across to a different stand. So we'll shut the flight deck door for now. We'll just quickly go make sure that all the overhead runs are done. So we've got most things on, to be fair. Nav lights are on. We'll leave the seatbelts off for the time being. We'll brighten this panel up a touch as well. Ground control is all on. ADIRs are all set to nav. We've already done the engine and AP fire tests. They are all done. The isolation valve can come off at this time. We're on external power. The fuel pumps are all on. So that is pretty much everything. That side all good to go. You guys may notice that our lovely AGP panel has returned. So my replacement arrived. I think it was on Monday. No, Tuesday it arrived actually. It was meant to arrive on Monday and arrived on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I've been away all week, so had the fun job yesterday of putting all that together. And to be honest, it wasn't as bad as the first time. I don't know if I got some dodgy rails the first time, but they went together a lot better this time than they did the previous time. But you can see that on this right side here. Quite a nice little device, really. Update on the overhead. So I've literally just had an email this evening to say that something going on with the shipping with it. They're trying to sort it. They've offered me 50% off the shipping costs because of the delay with it, so I can't really complain on that respect. With regards to the other Wing products, we are pretty much waiting for the throttle now. It's in the UK, we're just waiting for it to be shipped. Obviously, Wing announced earlier today that there is some delays at the minute due to the amount of orders they've got, which is fair enough. Hopefully we'll see that just after Christmas, if not just before. But we'll see how we go there. So guys, let's hit the init request button on here. I'm hoping the MCDU sits where it should do. You may notice these eagle-eyed people that I have actually moved it slightly. So I've actually been a little bit cheeky. The rails that come with the AGP, I've now mounted the MCDU to the rails. And the reason for that is because when the throttle comes, the MCDU is going to move and it's going to come down next to me, next to the throttle is the plan. How well that works, who knows, we'll come across that as we get going with it. I just wanted to make sure it all fitted okay, which it seems to, and it was quite straightforward to do, to be honest. So let's pop in some numbers on here. So we want our call sign at first, Speedbird 97 Juliet into this box, cost index of 15, and we've got our cruise level today of 350. Gives us a flexor minus 57, which is right. Currently 10 degrees here. I believe 10 degrees, was it? Oh, even less, 7 degrees is the ground temperature here at the moment. We've got no trip wind, the wind's really calm at the minute, and we've got a trap out of 36767. We'll just double check the IRSs, make sure they're all in alignment, which they seem to be. Hit on to the next page, and our block fuel today is 5.4 tons. Zero fuel weight, we already talked about that, 56.1, and we've got a CG of 29. Trip wind, we've already said is a headwind of 0 knots. I don't think it will let you insert that, to be honest, because there's literally nothing to add. Gonna have an extra 13 minutes fuel afterwards. Next we'll jump onto the flight plan. Departure 26 left, sorry 23 left. There's me being back at lovely Gatwick, and the next option on here is the so we are looking for the Samba 1 Yankee departure. We'll insert that into here. Expecting a runway 26, and it's the Lena 1 Golf, sorry 1 Juliet, so LEL and 1 Juliet arrival. We'll insert that into the box. That is everything done with the flight plan. Next thing we can do, we can tune the delivery frequency, which is 121705. We've got quite a good range of ATC on tonight, actually. I'm not sure if there's an event on, but it's very, very busy. So that's all there. We're just going to do a radio check with the delivery and make sure that's all okay. Manchester delivery, Speedbird 97 Juliet, radio check.
97 Juliet, Manchester delivery, good evening. Readability is fine.
Same to yourself. So, readability 5 for us and readability 5 for him. So, next thing we need to do is have a look at our performance figures. So, we'll just sync the load sheet with all this. 142, 142, 146, flaps 1 up 0.5. And the only thing we need to adjust on here now is going to be our transition level, which I believe is 6,000 feet for here. So, performance page, 6,000 feet for the transition level. And we'll see how we go there. Like I say, guys, the MCDU is literally in a temporary position. I'm hoping it stays there and does not fall off anywhere. It should be okay from what I gather. So everything's all in. The only thing we need to do is have a quick look at the latest QNH from the latest ATIS and the latest QNH is information Romeo, and the QNH is 1014. So pretty much on the money. 1014 on all three screens. So guys, I don't know how you guys are finding the new sim, whether it's all okay for you. I know some people have had a few issues. One thing I did notice, actually, I don't know if you've noticed the last couple of streams we've done, we've been really struggling with performance. It turns out the reason for that is because for some reason Flight Sim decided that it wanted to fly us in 4K rather than 1440p. So no wonder my GPU sounded like it was about to melt, and I was running out of memory constantly. That was the exact reason why. So I'd urge you all to check your settings just to double check yours hasn't done exactly the same. So then, if we have a quick look in the cockpits, we've got passengers getting down. We have still got the issue at the minute with the passengers seated. It's probably due to an update required for can't think what it's called now, GSX. So once it gets a new update on GSX, that should all be working. Hopefully everyone on YouTube and this Twitch and TikTok can all see us this evening. If you can just drop us a message so you can hear us, which hopefully you all can.
Manchester delivery, good evening. I have a rerouting chat for you. Just advise if able to accept. Your aircraft is too heavy for the Listo departure.
So we're going to jump down here now.
Yes,
Put the weather radar onto system 1. Ground port signal 1 system 1.
Thanks. The clearance then is London Heathrow. It's the Samba 1 Yankee departure. The squawk 556.
Now we'll see how we're getting on with boarding. I know Kieran said that you would like to fly with us tonight. He can't fly till around 8 o'clock. So we're hoping we'll depart at a similar time. You never know, I might beat him for a change. He's normally way ahead of us, so hopefully he'll beat us to it. I don't know if you guys have seen the video that I uploaded the other day of the AGP panel. I thought I'd do it. Obviously, I'd already filmed a video previously, but yeah, it wasn't very good quality, so I decided to redo it when the new panel came. And also sort of contain a little bit about building it, because I don't know about you guys, I'd not seen any. Oh dear.
Position 19448, 30106, thank you.
So then, this is pretty much where we're off. So yeah, with the AGP panel, we pretty much I've not seen any other videos of someone actually building it. So that was the reason why we went into that little bit more detail. Granted, it was like 25-minute long, and that was with editing as well. It's a very fiddly panel to get on them rails, though. That's one thing I will tell you. It's very, very fiddly.
The concert 947, hello once again. Hold.
Yeah, Michael, hold on.
Expect start up 1948 Zulu.
So we'll have a good look at the chart. So I think initial climb for Samba is 5,000 feet, which it is. So we'll get that in the box.
Expect start up 1948 Zulu.
God, he's having a bit of issues.
Can we get those numbers again? Sorry, it's on the 947.
Hey firm, it's 1948 Zulu. So approximately 6 minutes.
So everyone's all on board.
Thank you very much.
Fuel's on board, and everything's on board. Wow. That makes a change. So we get the seatbelt signs on for a start. There's going to be a delay for startup by the sound of things as well. Not much of a delay though, only a few minutes. As you can see here, we've got a few aircraft currently pushing back from stand. And here we are in the flight deck. See what's going on the outside here at the minute. So we've got two aircraft pushing back simultaneously at the minute. And that's one thing we'll look at. We'll have a quick look at what our pushback clearance is likely to look like. So we'll have a quick look at that. So chances are there's 3 lines here at Manchester. So we'll probably be pushing back onto Zulu Blue when we do. We'll be standing by at the moment. and we'll go from there pretty much. So saying TCAS is still in standby mode. The reason for that is because we're in standby mode. There we go. Let's just move to TA mode, and there we have it. So guys, I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes, and then we will start our our cockpit prep flow, and then we'll go from there pretty much. Like I say, the VATSIM overhead is, well, I'm not sure where it is at the minute, to be quite honest with you. The tracking company don't know where it is either, which is a little bit more concerning. That apparently has been located. There's just some issues with the actual information that's been sent to myself.
1952
So we're just waiting to hear a little bit more back from them. In fairness, they've been really, really good trying to chase it up. They've basically said that the tracking should be updated by 10 AM tomorrow, and if it's not, they're going to refund 50% of my shipping costs. So I can't really complain with that, especially when the shipping costs are around £100, so it's not too bad. So guys, yeah, hopefully we'll get ourselves pushed back from stand shortly. I've just realised we're in the run mode.
Hold position, expect startup 19540.
What position, expect startup 1954.
So what we're going to do now, I think, is we'll request our clearance, because we're now at 1950 Zulu. Chances are it'll be the same story for us. So we'll speak to the delivery, get our clearance, and go from there. Manchester delivery speedbird 97 Juliet, good evening. Stand 913 Airbus A319 requesting IFR to Jersey, information Romeo on board.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, Manchester delivery, good evening. Clearance is Jersey. It's December 1 Yankee departure, walk 6226.
Clear to Jersey on the Samba 1 Yankee departure 6226, and can we have an off blocks time for 8 o'clock?
8 we'll set the off the TIDC for 8 o'clock, 97 Juliet.
Wonderful, thank you. So we've just asked him for an off block time for 8 o'clock. So we've got about another 10 minutes until our departure. And the reason for that is just so one of our other subscribers can also join along with us as well. And I've forgotten what the squawk code was. 6226. 6226. So that's all in the box and ready. One thing we can do in the meantime though is we can tune the ground frequency, so we've got that all ready. It's actually Chris that's on tonight, and those of you who don't know who Chris is, so Chris runs, I think his radar controller is his channel. He's really good, really friendly, and really helpful, to be fair. And same to delivery, to be fair. Alex, I've spoken to Alex numerous times whilst they're at Manchester.
Let's answer 947. Hello, for push and start, you can now contact ground 121.
Like I say, guys, we're just waiting for our off block time, and then we'll get ourselves pushed back from stand. Like I say, guys, if you've got any questions throughout the video, feel free to ask, and I'll try and answer them the best I can. One thing would be nice with the Phoenix if you could do some proper announcements as well. That'd be pretty cool. I suppose there's nothing really stopping you, but that'd be pretty cool. Obviously, we are going to be delayed for our pushback. Delayed for our. Delayed for our departure. Initially, we was going to try and get away at 55. We can adjust that on our tablet here as well, because we know we're not going to get off block time until a little bit later. Actually, you can't change it now. I thought you could change it in here. Maybe you can't change it. There we go. But we know that the off block time, so we're going to be 5 minutes late basically to what we'd scheduled. So nothing too exciting. We've got our clearance ready. One thing we can do is do the cockpit prep. So gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity is 5.4 tons. Seatbelts are on. Adheres are set to nav RF 1014. Obviously, we'll stand by with the APU for now. There's no point getting the APU started until we're pretty much ready to push back. There's not a lot going on outside. You can see you've got a few aircraft inbound at the moment. Let's have a look at the other side as well. Not a great deal going on this side of the airfield, but there we go. Like I say, guys, we'll try and get ourselves pushed back as quick as we can. One of these things when it's busy as well. So just trying to keep everyone happy, really. So hopefully we get a few new subscribers this evening. That's always a good thing. Like I say, guys, I don't know if you want to discuss through the AGP panel, but it is really good. Really good. I don't know what you can see from your end, but obviously we've got the 3 indicators here, which are the landing gear indicators. We've got the brake fans here, which there's no delay at all with it. No delay whatsoever. Next thing, so you've got your auto brake functions as well. You're not going to have to see it at the minute until the aircraft's configured. You can pop the nav terrain on that side. We've also got the chrono as well, so we can hit that into run, reset. We've also got the middle knob as well. We've gone to GPS and the internal time, and also you can adjust that date and time as well. If you want to see the date, you can also see that on here as well. Obviously it's in American order, and then obviously you got your normal chrono as well. So that's pretty much everything there. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are, guys. But no, it's a lovely panel, really. The landing gear lever as well is really nice. Gives you that nice feeling. So if anyone's thinking about buying it, definitely go for it. It is really good. Just make sure you've got the space for it, is what I'd say. And I want to say thank you to Bruce Steeples, who's watching us this evening. Thank you for all the subscribe. That is much appreciated.
Massive delivery, Channel 048 Alpha, Crest Sleep, Hospital 12, stand 1-1. We have information Sierra and we're 737-800.
So, guys, we'll get ourselves going shortly.
Newcastle, it's the Paul Hill at 1 Yankee departure, 6460.
So that's the 2 aircraft that's over to our right side.
For Paul Hill 1 Yankee departure, squawk 6460 for Channel 048 Alpha.
That's what it shouts.
048 Alpha, all correct, thanks.
We've got a few more minutes yet. We've got about 9 more minutes.
Delivery, hello, Shanix 5 over Sierra down 306 Lima, information Sierra 737-800, request clearance to fly.
So, information Sierra is now current. We'll have a quick look at that, just to see what the difference is with that.
Just please advise the aircraft flying is overweight for the lift process.
So, information Sierra 1920, no change with the runways, transition of the same, speeds 190 at 6, so we can pop that in here as well. 190 at 6, and that's our ground. Wind, we can insert that as well into the plan. QNH is 1014, 8 degrees Celsius. There we go. There you go, that's that other Speedbird just parking onto stand, as you can see there. I'm loving the new FSLTL update, it's so good.
November 859, Honolulu, Dennis Styles, the squawk 1161.
Clear to Cologne on the Samba 1 Yankee, routing Samba, November 859 and Honolulu, and then as filed and squawk 1161, Shanix 5 number 0.
Hey, Bruce, how are we? New to this, not sure.
Whiskey, Manchester delivery.
Easy Fox Whiskey, go ahead.
Oh, nice one, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how VATSIM's gone now. It's so busy these days.
121-855, no worries.
Obviously, I don't know if you guys know, there is a new age restriction coming in with VATSIM as well. Like I say, guys, we're waiting a few minutes to just get back on stand.
Thanks for the patience, so you can contact ground now to push and start, 121855. Good evening.
121-855, easy 9 Mike, thank you, bye. Delivery, good evening.
We've got a couple of aircraft inbound, I don't know if you can see them. A couple on the approach path as well. Yeah, flights have certainly changed a lot over the years.
01, thanks. First check squawk gate, just set it now, fantastic. Actually, sorry, Singapore 301, check the squawk for me, 3520.
3520,
Singapore 301, once that's set, hold position, you can contact the ground for push 121855. Good evening.
So we've got about 5 minutes to go until our departure slot. So we'll be a few minutes behind schedule, but there we go. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool with VATSIM these days. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dim the cabin lights. And that's the only thing I do wish is probably a little bit better is with the cabin, if I'm honest. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the new 737 that came out yesterday. Looks pretty nice, to be fair. But they're a bit silly me doing that after buying all these Airbus components. That's a little bit better. We've turned the cabin lights down a little bit.
Lieutenant 048 Alpha, stand 121 ready for push stop.
Just going to adjust the brightness on here as well.
Lieutenant 048 Alpha, hold position for the push, contact the ground 121855. Good evening.
On the ground 121855 to push.
So then one thing we can do now is I think we'll get the AP started. And
I didn't quite catch if you were able to accept or not.
Yeah, we are able, F12 with November.
F12 with November, marvellous, thanks.
So AP on and AP start.
Give me a second, I'm just going to double check where you need to go after the Honolulu VOR, and then I'll call you back in about 2 seconds.
Roger, thank you.
So we're just waiting for the AP to fire itself up.
Air France 2 Whiskey November, it will be clearance to Paris-Charles de Gaulle. It'll be Samba 1 Yankee departure, runway 23 left. The routing will be Samba November 8.
Excuse me guys, I've still got this horrible cough as well, so...
151 Midhurst have been as filed, and the squawk 7241.
So we're clear to Charles de Gaulle by December 1 Yankee. December November 859 Honolulu, then Lima 151, and I think at the last point where the swap is 7241.
So that sounds like the AP is just about powered up.
We'll
have a quick look down here. So AP is available, AP bleed on, and external power disconnected. We're just going to double check that AP is taking load, which it is.
Lufthansa 9047 requesting taxi.
So then we will ask for our push and start clearance. I know we're a few minutes before schedule, but
Oh, sorry about that.
hopefully we don't annoy him too much. Manchester delivery speed at 97 Juliet is ready for push and start whenever you're ready.
As with 97 Juliet, thanks. You can hold position, contact ground 121855. Good evening.
Go to ground 121855 and good evening to yourself, speed at 900 Juliet.
Delivery.
So then,
Lufthansa 947, taxi holding point Papa 1, charter runway 23 right via Lima and Papa.
Taxi holding point Papa 1 via Lima and Papa, Lufthansa 947.
so we'll ask for our pushback clearance now from Chris.
Easy 16 Hotel Golf, continue Delta Echo and November Alpha, stand 114.
Delta Echo November Alpha 114, thanks.
Easy 46 Uniform Kilo, do you have the new Manchester scenery?
Hey sir, Easy 46 Uniform Kilo.
Easy 46 Uniform Kilo, thanks. Delta, hold Delta 8.
Delta,
Hey,
hold
Ben,
Delta
how we
8,
doing, buddy?
Easy 46 Uniform Kilo.
Manchester ground, good evening, speed at 97 Juliet, stand at 913, ready for push and start.
Easy, correction, Speedbird 97 Juliet, hello, stand 913, push start approved onto blue line.
Push that approved onto blue line, speed at 97 Juliet.
Easy for Whiskey, ready for taxi.
So then, before starts, parking brake, set takeoff speeds and thrusts. 142, 142, 146, thrust 78, windows closed, I believe, let's just double check that. Closed and beacon
Flight
connectable.
19 Romeo Papa, if you want to start up now, we should be able to get you out shortly.
So we're just waiting for the gear to be locked. Change direction. We're just going to have a quick look to see what direction this is going to push us on.
Sorry, say again for Blighty 19 Romeo Papa. I was just getting a drink quickly.
Blighty 19 Romeo Papa, no worries, that's typical, and startup is approved, we should be able to get you out shortly.
Startup approved. Roger. Blighty 19 Romeo Papa.
Yeah, good man, thank you.
42 Whiskey, first left turn, then hold at Hotel 1.
So continue push back. We're now
First
we'll
left
select
turn,
where we
hold,
want to be. So
Hotel
we want
1.
to be on the blue centre line.
Easy 16 Hotel Golf. Just confirm that I'm at November Alpha now.
Easy 16 Hotel Golf. Yeah, that one's November Alpha.
Brakes released,
Take that
clear to
right
push.
turn and then 114.
Okay, thanks. November Alpha 114. Thanks.
Start at will.
Start sequence 1 and 2, starting number 1.
23 right, hold at Tower 118, 630. Lock. Lufthansa 947, hold at Papa 1, shoulder 23 right, contact Tower 118, decimal 630.
Over to Tower, thank you very much, Lufthansa 947.
Well, a very warm welcome on board. All customers have now boarded. We're about to brief you on the safety procedures.
ET9 Mike, take the first left turn, then hold at Hotel 1.
Ask that you remove your personal headphones until the end of the briefing. Multiple electronic devices may be used during the flight, as long as they are in flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing.
Easy 46 Uniform Kilo, taxi stand 113 right via Echo and Zulu Blue.
Items including laptops.
113 right by Echo and Zulu Blue. Easy 46 Uniform Kilo. Thanks, bye.
Reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. Thank you.
Lufthansa 947, can we get our service?
It's Ryanair 73 X-ray, stand 8, red for push and start.
Safety features of this aircraft. Your attention is essential. These may differ from any aircraft you've flown.
Ryanair 73 X-ray, hello, stand 8, your push and start approved.
Starting 2.
Push and start approved, stand 8, Ryanair 73 X-ray.
Specific to this aircraft type, such as brace position,
Two at once there, Red Nose 8 Foxtrot Zulu, hello. You can expect
Correct,
stand
sir.
210, taxi holding point Delta 8.
Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you.
Singapore 301, request taxi.
Opening the doors.
Singapore 301, taxi forward, hold at November Alpha 1 initially.
Shoes must be taken off.
Taxi
as
forward,
they may
hold
turn
November
slightly.
Alpha 1, Singapore 301.
Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. It must be
Lufthansa 947, can we get our service?
and it is fastened
Yeah.
and adjusted.
And Lufthansa 947, it's Tower 118, decimal 630.
118.630, have a good stream.
Keep your seatbelt fastened and
Thanks, yeah.
visible at all times.
Easy 42 Whiskey, hold short of 23 right, Tower 118, decimal 630.
Oxygen will be provided.
Hold shoulder from a 2 right and Tower 118
Tow truck disconnected.
630. Hot
Bypass pin removed.
If you're wearing a face mask,
Ground, Blighty 19 Romeo Papa.
So straight for the pin.
Clear. Right is clear.
919 Romeo Papa, thanks. I'll let you know very shortly.
place the oxygen.
Ground tax 048 Alpha. Request from the airline to call us so we are ready for our taxi.
Please note that the bag may not inflate. You may need to pull on a coloured streamer to release your mask. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else.
There's the pin.
Your life jacket.
Wonderful.
underneath or beside
So we've got an
the
easy aircraft in front of us.
Ground.
jacket from its container and pull it over
Taxi 048 Alpha, sorry, I
Take
was
off
on the
config.
phone. Were you ready for taxi?
your waist.
Taxi 048 Alpha. Ready for taxi.
Taxi 048 Alpha, thanks. Left turn, hold Echo 5 initially.
Left turn tackle 5.
This is a little bit concerning.
Blighty 19 Romeo Papa, I have an amendment to your clearance.
There we go. So then after start anti-ice not required,
Ready to
econ status check, pitch trim 0.5, hopefully.
In fact, having said
Rudder
that, I need to
trim
confirm it.
is
So
neutral.
stand by, I'll call you back.
Standing by.
Handheld devices must be held.
AP can come off and AP bleed off.
Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing.
Evening Lee, how are we doing, mate?
Care your device does not get lost within your seat.
Oh, we'll have a chat about the overhead once we get off the ground.
Devices must be switched off and disconnected from any seat power.
So then,
being used in flight.
flag draws.
Blighty 19 Romeo
yeah, I'll stick
Papa,
this evening.
amendment to
Full
your
up,
clearance will be F-clad
Pull down.
1 Yankee departure,
Neutral, full left.
then direct tip hod,
full right,
climb altitude
neutral, rudder, full
3000
left,
feet.
full right, neutral. Let's request taxi.
Xlad 1 Yankee, then direct to pod 3000 feet.
You'll probably get cleared to Echo
Romeo Papa.
Echo
519
10
Romeo Papa,
normally.
that's correct. Right turn there, hold Papa 1.
Right turn, hold Papa 1, we'll just need to reprogram the box as well, just...
Yep, that's fine. Easy 9 Mike, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.630.
Evening, how we doing?
118.630, hold short of 23 right.
Red Nose 8, Foxtrot Zulu, taxi stand 210 via November Bravo. Red Nose 8, Foxtrot Bravo, you can do 210 left.
Manchester Ground, Speedbird 97 Juliet, ready for taxi.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, taxi holding point Zulu 1.
Quadrupod Zulu 1, Speedbird 97 Juliet.
Singapore 301, hold at Echo 9er.
Hold Echo 9, Singapore 301.
So then we're only cleared to... Oh, not very far, just around the corner.
Hello, Shanx 5, November Sierra, request pushback, stand 306 Lima.
Shanx 5, number Sierra, hello, 306 left, push and start approved, face south.
Yes, we're after Jersey, buddy.
Push start approved, facing south, thanks. Shanx 5, November Sierra.
Ground to those, Sunjet 5, Tango Juliet, stand 103, request push and start. Sunjet 5, Tango Juliet, stand 103, push and start approved, orange line. Push start approved to the orange line, Sunjet 5, Tango Juliet.
Flight out.
Tenex
Wonderful, thank you.
Alpha, hold short of Echo 5.
Track 048 Alpha, continue halt and then taxi to hold at Foxtrot 1 via Delta, Papa, Bravo and Foxtrot.
So cleared to Zulu Watch, I'm going to guess is where there's a red line is.
Delta, Papa, Bravo,
Oh, that's Zulu 2 actually.
048 Alpha.
173 X-ray, requesting taxi.
Ryanair 73 X-ray, you're giving way to an outbound jet to 737 from the right, and then Lima, Papa, Bravo and Foxtrot, hold Foxtrot 1, short of 23 right.
I'll give way to passing traffic from right to left.
So this is Zulu 1.
Papa, Lima, and sorry, could you repeat it? I forgot the last part, sorry.
Right, 73 X-ray, no worries, it's Papa, Bravo, Foxtrot, hold Foxtrot 1.
Papa, Bravo, Foxtrot, and hold Foxtrot 1, Ryanair 73 X-ray, thanks.
Flight E19 Romeo Papa, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.630.
Yes, Lee, it is an oh no at the minute. It's still coming. It's still coming. What panel am I using for my taxi lights at the stream deck? No, so we're currently using the Honey Bravo panel. However, that's going to be short-lived because hopefully, some point this century we'll be getting
Juliet, taxi holding point Echo 5 via Echo.
Echo 5 by Echo is for now. So continue. Taxi lights back on. We're clear to Echo 5, which is a fair way down actually.
Singapore 301, continue Echo, Papa, hold Papa 1.
Continue Echo, Papa, Papa 1, 301.
I was just trying to see where Echo 5 actually is on the map. I can't even see it on here. Yeah, so short-lived answer is that we're not going to be using the Honey Bravo for much longer. That's the plan. I am quite liking Manchester though, although it is really busy. It does make a really good stream when there's all the ATC on. When there's the ATC's not on, it can be a bit hectic, but it's not too bad. It's a fair way down. Basically, we're just following this aircraft in front. That's what I've come to the conclusion of. I don't know if anyone actually owns the wing rudders. Is it the Orion or Skywalker rudders? What's their thoughts with the Phoenix? Is it pretty good? Would you say wait for the Airbus variant? What would your thoughts be? So, taxi checklist. Flight controls checked, flap setting config 1 plus F radar, predictive wind shear system is on and auto. Engine mode selected norm and ECAM memo is take off with no blue.
Ryanair 73 X-ray, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.6.
So this is Echo 6, so it's going to be the next line, I guess.
Runway 23 right and contact tower 118.630.
I'm really liking the new Navigraph update though, with the live aircraft movements. It does make...
Sonic 5 Nova Sierra, request taxi, please.
I'd imagine this is going to be Echo 5.
5 November Sierra, taxi via November Delta and Echo, hold Echo 5.
Which it is.
November Delta Echo, Echo 5, thanks. Sonic 5 November Sierra.
097 Juliet, continue on Delta Papa, hold Papa 1.
Delta Papa 1, easy. Speedbird 900. Not easy.
Contact 5 Tango Juliet, request taxi.
So continue.
5 Tango Juliet, taxi via Zulu Orange and Echo, hold Echo 7.
Zulu Orange and Echo, hold Echo 7, contact 5 Tango Juliet.
And Tank 048 Alpha, holding short for Fox 1.
Track 048 Alpha, thanks, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.630.
Hold short 23 right for contact tower 118.630 for 048 Alpha.
Blue Max 6 Sierra Golf, ground hello, stand 5, push and start approved, face west.
So next left, all the way down to Papa 1.
4301, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.630.
Manchester Ground, good evening, Sergeant 23 Kilo, stand 104, requesting push on top.
And 23 Kilo, hello, stand 104, your push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Sergeant 23 Kilo.
Manchester Ground, very good evening again. Slogan 945 gate 110 Lima, request push and start.
Lufthansa 945, ground hello again, stand 110 left.
You have
push
to
and
enable
start
it, Lee.
approved onto Orange Line at November Alpha 2.
Push and start approved onto Orange Line, guns 945.
So we'll hold at the next red line.
River 97 Juliet, hold short of 23 right, contact tower 118.630.
Hold short 23 right and contact tower 118.630. Thanks for the ATC, Chris Pike.
Channel 5 November Sierra, taxi Lima, Papa, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Tower 119.405, Ryanair 73 X-ray, thanks, bye bye.
Tower 64203 Papa 1.
Station calling, stand by.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, is there anyone that he's about to crash into?
Shuttle 2 Kilo, I've got a supervisor. There's not much more I can do from the tower, unfortunately.
No problem.
Oh dear.
Ignore for that.
Don't know if you guys can see that. There's an aircraft that's literally paused on final approach.
Great, Janek 048 Alpha 5, Foxtrot 1, cross runway 2 to right with no delay, and then hold at Tango 1.
Crossing the 6 right, Foxtrot 1, and then hold short Tango 1 for Tank 048 Alpha.
Tower, good evening. Speedbird 97 Juliet is at Papa 2.
Speedbird 97 Juliet Manchester Tower, hello, hold Papa 1.
Hold Papa 1. So we are going to be waiting for this incoming aircraft, I guess.
Tower Cannon 47 Kilo.
Cannon 47 Kilo Manchester Tower, hello, continue approach runway 2 to right, number 2.
So yeah, you can enable it in Volanta in the settings. I do pay for the premium version of Volanta though. I'm sure you can get it though.
Runway 2 to right, cleared to land.
Atlantic direction, Kilo.
Virgin 889 Papa, welcome to Manchester, right Bravo Delta, hold at Delta 1.
Okay, Bravo Delta, hold at Delta 1, Virgin 889 Papa.
So how is everyone this evening? Is everyone all good?
Chenix 048 Alpha, hold Tango 1, contact Manchester Tower 119.405, bye-bye.
Over to the other tower, 19405, Chenix 048 Alpha.
Because it's less than 10 degrees, we're going to pop anti-ice on. That is normal procedure in less than 10 degrees. There's this little aircraft here. So he's just going to move across the runway, I guess now. We'll roll forward. With a bit of luck.
Singapore 301 via Papa 1, cross runway 2 to right. Once you are vacated, taxi and hold Tango 1.
When I get too close to him, he'll blow me away. Are you off for the next week then, Lee?
97 Juliet via Papa 1, cross runway 2 to right. With no delay, once vacated, hold Victor Alpha 1.
Crossed to 23 right, and holding at Victor Alpha 1, speed of 900.
Virgin 889 Papa, contact Manchester ground 121.855, bye-bye.
Okay, ground 11855, Virgin 889 Papa, thanks, bye-bye.
So what we're going to do now is we're just going to pop the strobes on because we're crossing the runway threshold. Just so this other aircraft can see us. Going to power up a little bit as well, get ourselves straight across so it doesn't cause any go-arounds or anything.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, welcome to Manchester, taxi Bravo, hold Delta 1.
Bravo, hold Delta 1.
Singapore 3, contact Manchester Tower 119.405, bye-bye.
119.405,
So we're just bringing straight back off again.
7 Kilo, the wind's 190 degrees 7 knots, runway 22 right, you're clear to land.
So we're going to continue around to the right hand side onto Victor, and then we're after Victor Alpha 1 for departure.
Bird 97 Juliet, contact Manchester Tower 119.405.
Over to Tower 119.405, speed of 900, bye.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, contact the ground 121.855.
So just make sure we get this tune first.
Bye-bye.
So we'll just continue.
Radar on 118.5.
So line of checklist confirm.
Please,
So 26.
73 of course. 118.
23 left even.
580.
Via Victor Alpha 1, which is the next left.
580 Ryanair 73XA. Thanks very much. Bye.
TCAS TARA packs 1 and 2 both on. Manchester, good evening, speed 97 Juliet, it's approaching Victor Alpha 1.
Good 97 Juliet, Manchester Tower A, behind departing jet 2, 737-800 via Victor Alpha 1, line up 23 left behind.
After the Chanex line behind, speed 900.
18048 Alpha, 23 left, clear takeoff, wind 190 degrees at 7 knots.
Wind copy, clear to RF 2 left, Chenix 048 Alpha.
So we're all ready to go. Just literally wait for this Jet 2 to start rolling, and then we'll enter the threshold. Now he's off to... Well. So we should... Oh, we can start rolling anyway.
Singapore 301 behind departing British Airways A319 via Tango 1, line up 23 left behind.
And departing A319, runway 23 left, Tango 1 behind.
Shred 97 Juliet, you can line up 23 left now.
Line up 23 left, speed 900.
Chenix 3 runway 2 right, you're cleared to land.
Clear to land 23 right, Chenix 3 Charlie Sierra.
Blue Max 60 Golf Manchester Tower has a behind arriving jet 273 at 2 miles, fire Hotel 1, runway 2 to right behind. 1 suit hold at Tango 1.
So just waiting for our takeoff clearance. And then we get going. Tower speed with 970. Did you give us our takeoff clearance?
We're at 97 Juliet, negative, you are now clear for takeoff from 23 left, the wind is 190 degrees at 7 knots.
Clear for takeoff 23 left, speed with 970 Juliet, thanks. So, thrust 50%.
Sunjet 5 Tango Juliet, Manchester Tower, Papa 1, cross 23 right and hold at Victor 5.
Takeoff.
Cross 23 right, Papa 1, hold Victor 5, Sunjet 5 Tango Juliet.
Man, flex 78 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Thrust set.
Channel 3 Charlie Sierra, hold at Alpha 3.
Hold Alpha 3, Summit 3.
100 knots. B1. Rotate. Positive climb, go up.
5 Tango, wind is 190 degrees, 7 knots, 23 right, clear to land.
No.
Clear down 23 right, from further Tango.
AP1.
Channel 3 Charlie Sierra, contact Manchester ground 121.855.
Flaps 0.
Coast ground 121.855.
Thrust, climb.
Charlie Sierra, thanks, bye bye.
Singapore 301, runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff. Wind is 190 degrees at 7 knots.
First climb checks.
Sunjet 5 Tango Juliet, hold at Victor Alpha 1.
I hold Victor Alpha 1, Sunjet 5 Tango Juliet.
Juliet 97 Juliet, contact Manchester radar 118.580.
At the radar 118.580, speed of 970 Juliet.
Blue Max 6 Sierra Golf, hold at Tango 1.
I didn't see that, 118.580.
F33 Papa Alpha 32 Dublin, 11-1 Yankee departure, 7022.
9 miles to go. Descend now to altitude 5,000 feet on QNH 1014.
Descend 5,050, QNH 1014.
An altitude on the QNH, please, not flight level.
Yeah, that's it.
Manchester radar, good evening, speed of 97 Juliet, 5,000 feet inbound, have we?
297 Juliet, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb 190, speed of 97 Juliet. Open climb 190.
72, begin the descent now, please, and expedite.
To those of you joining us from our executive club,
begin descent now,
welcome to our
Thank you.
May I remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on.
Apex 642, speed 220 knots, turn right now, heading 355.
Standard pressure set.
BT20, turn right, heading 355, Apex 642.
372, call sign only to director 121.355.
Call sign only 121.355.
Apex 642, descent flight level 60.
Descent flight level 60, Apex 642.
Oh, nice one, Lee. So you're off after Monday, buddy.
20
It's pretty cool.
Hello, climb now, flight level 190.
That's pretty decent. I'm at work Christmas Day, so cheers.
7 GDX, contact London Control, 120, decimal 025. Bye.
Go to Manchester 120025. It's really bad, send it up. Or London, actually, isn't it? But don't think he's online. London Control, good evening. Speed 9, 7 GDX, passing 9,300. Don't think he's online still. So 10,000 feet, and the lights off, and we'll just hold for a minute just to see if London does come back online. Let's see how we get on. Hey, Pavian Spotter, how we doing, buddy? All good, thank you, my end. Ah, nice one, Lee. I don't mind it, to be fair. It's all right. Yeah, I don't really mind it, to be quite honest with you. It's pretty all right. Excuse me. So then. We might as well have a chinwag about our overhead now then, Lee. So, the bottom line of the overhead is, I don't really know where it is, if I'm honest. So, the company have been really good, in fairness. Like, they've been quite well at talking, but somehow there's been some issue with the shipping, and I don't think their post service is as well tracked as over here, shall we say. So the tracking number's not working. It's saying it's already been delivered in 2024. Which is really not very helpful. So they've been investigating it for, well, a week or so. I've literally had an email this evening to say that basically it should be resolved by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. If it's not, then basically they're going to refund me 50% of the shipping cost because of the issues we've had with it. So I'm hoping that all is okay. The actual panel is done and fine and ready to go. As far as I'm aware, it's been collected. They're having a chat with a few other people. They've also had similar issues, so there we go. That's probably the issue. Cheers for the like, Aviation Spotter. So yeah, that's pretty much the overhead situation. The problem is, like, they keep saying, "Oh, you can cancel if it's frustrating you," and we'll give you your money back. But the problem is, there's not really an overhead out there that compares. I know the Wingflex one that's come out; it looks really good, but I don't think it has quite the level of detail as the one I've purchased, and the others are all quite small. So, but worst case scenario, I think we will end up having the I'm trying to think what it's called now. Sim gauges overhead, I think, is probably what we'll end up with if nothing goes to plan. So then we need to go over to Unicom by the look of things, because London's definitely gone offline. So we'll just move back over here.
Tomjet 5 Tango Juliet, could you just get radio check? It seems to have disconnected us there.
Tomjet 5 Juliet, your readability is fine.
There you go, so over to Unicom now. So we're just overhead Honolulu, which, to be fair, Birmingham we've got in front of us here. I didn't even look to see what the flight time was for today's flight, nor did I set the chrono as usual. 21:07 we should be on the ground, so it's not a long flight. Not even an hour, is it? About 50 minutes or so. So we're going to continue to our cruise level of 350. There's no restrictions that we've got currently, so open climb 350. Well, managed climb actually, but there we go. I hope it turns up soon. I cancelled my weekly call due to terrible updates. Going to wait. Yeah, I agree with you completely there, Lee. I do think Wing are going to release an overhead next year. One was I didn't really want to wait that long, which is the reason why maybe bought by this panel. However, when that does happen, I may consider swapping. That will probably be the plan. Depends obviously how good the wing one is. If there's not much difference, then we won't bother. But I'm loving all the wing products, to be fair. They all work a treat. And the support's been really good as well. Whereas I think that this company, if there was any issues with the actual product, I think we would have some issues with the postage situation, getting it backwards and forwards. I really wish that I'd gone with DHL now, to be honest. It was an extra £100 more, but for all the hassle, I think it probably would have been more worthwhile. We have also got FS Realistic running tonight. The last stream we did, I thought it was running. Turns out it wasn't running. So since the new SIM update and all the community folders are moved, it stopped working. So I don't know if you notice it from every now and again. We get a little bit of a couple of lumps and bumps. That is part of FS Realistic. In action. There's loads of aircraft about tonight though. Everywhere we look we see an aircraft. So one thing we'll do is we will turn that off for now, so we don't really need the wing lights on at the moment. Same with the strobes, they can come off. Yeah, I agree with you, Lee. I think they are gonna bring something special out. They did it. Don't know if you noticed a few months ago. They did a little tease, didn't they, with one of their other products with a bit of the overhead in it. I do think that would be something that we'll do, but obviously we're waiting for them to. I think they're buying a bigger unit somewhere else in China to obviously support all the demand issues they've got at the minute. So I'm hoping that it'll be once that's all done. But when I asked them, they did tell me that it's not in the pipeline at the minute, but it probably will be in 1 to 2 years. But you never know. Obviously at the minute there's a lot of demand for overheads. There's so many different brands of overhead that come out, like with the new Rosefire ones that have come out. They're really good value for money, really good value for money. If I'm honest, I want the radio panel and stuff out first though. I think that'll be better. There's not much going on the wing side, is there? But no, I am quite excited for it all, to be honest. It'll be nice when this overhead comes, to be fair, because pretty much there won't be many buttons left really that I need to touch within Sim, which will be quite nice. Yeah, they won't really give you a roadmap of products. That's the problem, isn't it? That is the issue. There we go. How it is. Have you noticed that I've moved my MCDU? I don't know if you noticed or not, but I moved it yesterday. So obviously because I've had a new unit sent, I've got an extra 2 bars. So I'm utilising the new bars, which when the throttle comes, the MCDU is going to come down here with the throttle alongside it, is the plan. Presuming it all fits. So I have seen a couple of YouTubers that have done it. So hopefully it'll all fit fine. The throttle, I don't know when it's going to come. I chased them up yesterday, and they said they are chasing it up. It just says shipping in progress at the minute. So chances are when it is actually shipped, it will be here within a couple of days because it's from the UK store as well. So it won't be long before it's here. Yeah, the same here. I'd quite like a mouse-free sim. Even more so when we get, well, hopefully get the Tobii eye tracker. How has everyone found performance with the new sim update? Has anyone been in sim since the new sim update? Because I feel like the performance is a hell of a lot better. I don't know if you saw my first video of it though. It was stuttery as anything. It turns out that when the sim reinstalled itself, it changed my resolution to 4K, not 1440p. So it was literally melting my graphics card. So yeah, that was the reason why it was struggling. But since then, since basically I've just gone back to the same settings that I had, it's been absolutely perfect. I had a little bit of a test with it yesterday. I'm not sure exactly how many frames I'm getting, to be fair. But if I'm honest, I'm not the sort of person that tends to look directly at frames. You can just tell by the smoothness of it that it's okay. And that's what matters to me, is on landing. As long as it's smooth on landing, that's all that really matters to me personally. Yeah, the throttle I'm looking forward to. So I don't know if you noticed on our departure then, having issues trying to work out what setting the throttles in. And this even has markers for it as well. That's the annoying thing. But even then it's really hard to find, and I think because the throttle's so far back I struggle a little bit as well, whereas this new one will obviously sit a lot further forward. Yeah, it will get there, mate, it will get there, like you say. It'll.
Birmingham traffic, Ryanair TT Papa Alpha, land up and take off from runway 15.
So I guess we're somewhere near Birmingham Airport then. Where's Birmingham then? Oh, it's behind us, we've already gone past it. So we're over here Kidley at the minute. Let's have a look where our top of our descent will be. I don't really know where it will be actually, but this is the beauty of this airport. It doesn't really give me a top of descent point. Well, it does, but there's no particular restrictions that I can see on here. Let's have a look. ILS 26. So let's have a quick look at the arrival chart. So at Leland now we need to be at flight level 200. That's the only restriction really. Just gonna double check that is in here though. So that's got us down at 180 anyway, so we'll be way above that. Let's have a look what's where. Oh, the descent's really good. Cool. That's what I'm after really. It's just something that feels a little bit better as well would be nice. And doesn't take up like 3/4 of the space. That is the only downside to the Honey Bravo. It's a really good device, but it takes up so much room, it's unreal. I can tell you now as well, the AGP's built really well. So if anyone's worried about how well it's built, it is built quite well. After pulling it apart inside, it was a nightmare trying to get it apart. And those of you that are wondering why would you be pulling the panel apart, I had a faulty AGP panel, so my on-light for the brake fans wasn't working a week after it came. But they thought initially it was a software issue, but I said from the start I think it's just the LED that had gone. And it turns out yes, it was the LED that had gone. But I literally had to pull the entire panel apart to get to the circuit board to actually show them it's the LED that's faulty. And in fairness, they were really good once that was identified. They said yep, no problem. The only thing they asked me to do, which I didn't really enjoy doing, was smash up the old device, send them pictures before they'd ship it, and then it came within a week. It did take a little bit of G'ing them up to get it, because initially they said there's a pre-order wait for it, and I said, well, if it's faulty there shouldn't be a pre-order wait because I've already ordered it. And then they said, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. And then it was here within a week from China, so can't really complain. Cheers Ollie for the like, it's much appreciated, buddy. So one thing we can do is we could have a quick look at the weather. So we're not a million miles away from the edge of the UK, to be honest. We've got London over to our left hand side here. I don't know if we can quite pick up Heathrow, but oh, sorry guys, there we go. So yeah, we could have a quick look at the weather, see what it's doing. It already wants me to enter the destination information, so sensible to have a quick look at the weather. I will have a look for you to see if there's any ATC on as well. But there is Tower online, which is lovely, and I bet you any money it'll be the same bloke that it always is there. Let's have a look. Glyn, that's it. Good old Glyn. He is always online there, and I don't know if he lives at Jersey, which is the reason why he's always on there, but fair play to him. I do enjoy flying there, I really do. So, because there is ATC online, we can request an ATIS, and then we can pop Echo Golf, Juliet, Juliet in, click the arrival button, VATSIM network, click send. And then receive messages, and we'll just wait for the ATIS to come back. There's the ATIS. So then, Jersey information is Kilo Time 1950 Zulu, runway in use, runway 26, flight level, transition level 6,000 feet. I'm just going to make a quick note of these, so 6,000 for the transition. Wind is 220 at 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds at 2,100 feet. Temperature 90 degrees. Dew point is 6 and QNH is 1019er. I've got information Kilo is the latest, so hopefully he'll still be online when we get there. If not, we've already got half the information for the destination information. So the QNH we know is 1019er. The temperature we've already said is plus 9 degrees. The wind is 220 at 8 knots. Transition level is 060. That gives us an approach speed of 129, so I'm going to give us an extra knot and go to 130. A landing speed of 124. And we'll just have a quick look at the minimums, which is 472 barrow, according to the chart. So that is everything all in and done. So pretty much this is London off to our left hand side. I'm just going to try and have a quick peek actually, see if what we can see out here. I don't know if this may be part of Gatwick. I was just trying to work out where Heathrow Airport is, because I'd imagine it's not a million miles away from us. Especially with all these aircraft on the ground down as well. We've got the edge of the UK coming up, so I'd imagine Gatwick's not a million miles away. So yeah, Heathrow's to across to the left hand side of us, and Gatwick's probably down here somewhere, I guess. I think that's Gatwick. We can just see in the distance there. There's not a cloud in the sky tonight. Then we'll be pretty much overhead Isle of Wight, I believe, or we'll just be, yeah, we'll fly pretty much straight over the Isle of Wight, which you can just see in the distance now. And then we'll be over to Jersey, past Guernsey, and then over to Jersey. So there is a constraint of flight level 200 by that point. It wants us to start our descent just after the Southampton VOR, which we can start doing that. And then one thing we can do actually is get tuned the tower frequency. We make sure there's no approaches online, which is not. It's just tower 119455. And I'm hoping Glyn stays on for us. It would be nice if he does. So what's everyone else up to this evening? I don't know if anyone's doing much this evening, but I didn't actually plan on flying tonight, to be fair. Hence the last minute stream add-on. I don't know what you guys thought to the thumbnail tonight as well. I thought it was really good, to be fair. Those of you wondering where my thumbnails come from, is they're all AI generated, in fairness, but they are really, really good. And most people that know me know I'm not much of an editor. I enjoy flying more, so that sort of admin time is kept to a minimum that way as well. When they're all AI generated, it just makes things so much better as well. Don't get me wrong, there are some errors in it sometimes, but it just makes my life so much easier for videos. And then that way we can get get streaming. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any replays for tonight's flight. I noticed that Sky Dolly that I normally use, it deleted itself, and I don't know why. I think it may be because it wasn't installed to the right location, but we'll see how it goes. So not long now before we start our descent, really. What, another 15 miles or so? So it's 8 miles after the Southampton VOR, and so we'll pop 18,000 in the box. We want to be level roughly, so we want to be less. Well, we want to be at 20,000 feet for Lina, according to the chart. And then we can start our descent further down. Like I say, guys, we just pretty much see Isle of Wight down here to the left of us. Just going to be flying off on that tip. I don't know if you guys noticed as well with the new sim update, the lighting is so much better. And I'm guessing this big blue glow is the Southampton. I can't think what it's called. It's like a big sail monument. I can't think what it's called. It's got a name though. But I'd imagine that's what we can see down there. And I don't know if you can see the light pollution in the distance from France. It's pretty cool though. I do like it. So let's manage descent 18,000. Then we'll just let it figure itself out. Well, to be fair, we could probably just go open descent really. So minus 1,800-ish. Hopefully once we start our descent a little bit we can get ourselves down. Spinnaker, is that what it's called? Or am I... I've actually seen it, to be fair, so I went to Southampton to actually get this, the first time I've ever been to Southampton, because I live sort of middle of the UK. On the east coast, so this is where all the devices came from. To be fair, they all came from. Well, I say all the devices. This is where the frame came from. The Flight Seat Pro and Flight Stand Pro. It's where they all came from. It was from a chap in Southampton. It was a long drive to go and get it, but it was certainly worth the drive. Evening, Kieran. How are we doing, buddy? I thought you'd probably be on. I did wait until about 5 to. Before I departed. We left about 8 o'clock roughly. Well, by the time we got on the runway it was more like 20 past 8, but there we go. All good fun. But I'm looking forward to my overhead coming, I really am. Oh, Portsmouth, sorry, yeah, that was it, not Southampton. What I'm on about, it's because it's the Southampton VOR. Yeah, Portsmouth. Yeah, that's where I picked it up from. I'd never been to Portsmouth, to be fair. It was alright, to be fair. I had made a bit of a day of it, to be honest. I thought if I'm driving that sort of distance, might as well make a bit of a day of it. Anyway, we're just going to dim the cabin lights a little bit. There we go. So it's a little bit better. No wonder we could do it. So we're pretty much on the money there. 18,000 feet. Let's see, it's getting a little bit bumpy. I don't know if you guys can see that at this end, but yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Oh, there's a little bit bumpy in places, look. Nothing too drastic though. We probably should look out the other side really, because there's the Isle of Wight just off to the left hand side of us. Did you decide to do a flight tonight then, Kieran, or did you not bother, mate? I don't even know if it's Kieran or if it's Kieran. I can't remember how the pronunciation. I do apologise. Hopefully we have a nice landing into Jersey. I must admit my experience of landing in Jersey is not the best. Now, this is part of SBS Realistic that you're seeing here. I would assume you'll see that bit of camera wobble with it. One thing I've learnt more recently with landings is just to go with the flow of it. I think sometimes if you try and follow that 3-degree descent, especially in sim, it's quite challenging, and then you end up smacking it on the runway. But hopefully we won't do that. But yeah, go on. Brandy butter landing. Well, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. I'm not promising anything, because my landings have been a bit dreadful. Once I get all the equipment, there's no excuse though. Once I get these new throttles, there's honestly no excuse. I do think that we probably will eventually buy the new rudders as well, because I don't know you guys really know what setup I've got with rudders, but I've got like the cheapest set of rudders, and I've had them for about probably getting on for 10 years now. I've at least had them 7 years, but I'm looking to upgrade them to the Wingwing Orion or Skywalker or whatever they're called these days. I'm not sure exactly yeah, I can hang around. I'm going to see what they're like, because obviously Wingwing have announced that they're releasing an Airbus variant of the Orion, which have the more pronounced rudder plates, which is kind of what I want. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm probably going to go with. But yeah, we're just gonna see it play by ear a little bit. I do like just the Orion on their own though, to be honest. Apparently I would probably buy the dampened edition though, if I'm honest. Which ones have you got, Lee? As you can see, it's a little bit bumpy actually. I don't know, this is the first time really we've flown this direction with FS Realistic, but you'll see it is a little bit bumpy at times at the minute. Which is cool. And a shout out to Glyn, who is going to be our controller in Jersey. So I just messaged him just to see if he was going to stay online, because obviously we're landing just after 9 o'clock, just to any chance he could stay on. And he said, yeah, I can stay on as long as you need me to stay on, which is really nice. I don't even think he knows that we do streams, but he does now, because I've told him that's the reason why I would like it. There's a few aircraft in front of us as well, and we're not a million miles away now. We're only 60 miles or so. So, like I say, it's getting a little bit bumpy. I quite like it though, in a way. As long as it's not happening on landing, then that will get very complicated. It's not too bad though. It's not throwing us around yet, so. So I think that's Jersey that we've got just in front of us there. There's obviously a few aircraft in overhead. Evening Ben, how are we doing? Yeah, I'm really interested, Lee, to see what rudders you got. Have you got like the TP flight or the big thrustmaster ones? That's what I'd imagine you're having, to be fair. And a lot of people say that you don't really need to bother with rudders, but I would argue probably it's one of them devices that you don't use like all the time, but then when you do need to use it, it is really helpful. And it would be nice to have some dampened brake pedals as well, because that's something I do struggle with on stream, is knowing sort of where the sweet spot is. So we're going to continue our descent now. So we need to be at 2,000 for the ILS. So I think the sensible thing to do is descend to 10,000. There's not really many charts actually to the way you should be at, really. So Angela, probably with flight level 100 at Angela. That seems sensible to me. It's probably not even Angela, is it? But there we go. So we're going to have to increase our rate of descent, that's the only thing. So it's going to be a little bit after then, isn't it? But we don't really want to go much further than that. Oh no, Isley, if you can't remember, mate, it's fine, don't worry. So we will get the cabin secure for landing shortly. We've only got about another 10 minutes or so until we're on the ground anyway. Got this other aircraft just ahead of us at the minute. He seems well out of our way, so. So we could just bring in a touch of spoilers out. See how we go. Just sort of control our speed a touch, especially because the rate of descent's a little bit more increased than it should be. One thing we haven't done is have a look to see what auto brake setting we need to use. I'm going to use auto brake medium for landing, so that's all ready and active. We'll have a quick look at our stand information as well. So if we look at our received messages, we'll have a telex here, which should tell us what our assigned stand number is. Provisionally it's stand number 10 after landing. So we're going to have a quick look at the ground. Stand number 10 is our provisional. Excuse me. So that's Jersey we've got in front of us. I don't know what you can make out of that, but let's get rid of some of them spoilers. It's only a little bit bumpy though. Right, this is the first time really properly using FS Realistic. Not used it very much. So one thing we will do is we're going to just brighten up the displays a little bit. We're going to dim the floodlights a touch. Well, the integral lighting's where it should be. And we're pretty much approaching 10,000 feet. Just gone past Angela. And we want to continue our descent really. Let's so we can reduce rate of descent now. 2,000 feet. Well, probably 4,000 feet initially, and then we'll get ourselves on the descent nicely. Tower is still on line at the moment, and obviously he's staying on line for us, which is much appreciated. One thing we do need to do is bring our speed back a touch now. We're pretty much below flight level 100, so we want 250 knots now. We've got the landing lights on as well. Strobes on. I've never even heard of them, to be fairly. I'm guessing you've had them a few years. So next waypoint is Jersey, and then we'll be making a right turn onto the ILS from there. And we want the local QNH, which we said is 1019er. So approach checklist, Barref 1019er, seatbelt on. Minimums are 472 Barrow, and engine mode selector is norm. Jersey traffic, speedbird 97 Juliet. Direct to Jersey, descending to 4,000 feet and speed 250 knots. One thing. So we have got another aircraft inbound who's flying, well, he's flown pretty much overhead the airport. Like I said, we're going to try and bring that speed down again. We may need to provide a little bit of separation as well, so you may make a left turn. We'll see how he's getting onto the threshold. If we reduce the speed back a touch more, and hopefully he'll beat us to it. Oh, they're really expensive, will they? I'll have a look after the stream, mate. Yeah, we've got a little bit of crosswind, haven't we, at the minute, but nothing too drastic, really. So we'll try and get the speed to drop below 230. So probably what we'll do is we will probably make a left turn, actually. Just to give that aircraft some separation. Otherwise we're going to reach at the same point. Jersey traffic, speedbird 97 Juliet. It's going to make a left hand turn to 160 degrees to provide separation for the inbound aircraft. So we're going to go left at 160. We can continue our descent now. Just give him a little bit of time to get himself on the ground and sorted. We will move over to tower frequency as well. 119455, so that's on there as well. And we'll reduce our speed back further. Get the first level of flaps out. Aviation Daily clears. Cheers for the subscribe on YouTube. Much appreciated. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look. I don't know quite what routing this guy's going. Hopefully he's going to make a left-hand turn. He's in an A350. How is he going to get on the ground in an A350? Oh no, B350. I don't even know what that is, to be fair. I think we need to... Jersey traffic, speedbird 97 Juliet, making a further left turn to 130 degrees to allow the other aircraft to land at first. What's going on here? Just a bit concerned about it. He's clearly following the full loop and the full. What we could try and do though. So we just need to be a little bit careful of him. Oh, is it a Breachcraft? Oh, no wonder he's slow then. Jersey traffic to the Beechcraft. What is your intentions?
Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey, ILS runway 26, full short landing.
Wonderful. Do you want to go in front of us or? So he is 2,000 feet below.
What's your aircraft type?
Airbus A319.
Say again, please.
Airbus A319, speedbird 970.
I am King Air Bravo 350 Turbo Popular.
No reason, that's fine. You continue your approach. We'll just circle here for a minute and then we'll get ourselves down after you.
Can you find a minimum airspeed?
What did you say again?
You find the minimum approach airspeed.
Yes, we'll fly minimum approach speed. Speed 970.
Thank you.
So we're going to reduce our speed again, 180 knots at the minute. We're going to make a left turn now. We're pretty much just going to have a bit of a circle, really. We're at 4,000 feet at the minute. We'll just pretty much allow a bit of space for this other aircraft. In fairness, he was overhead way before we were, but obviously, because it's a smaller aircraft type, he will obviously beat us to it. So we don't really want to fly into mainland France, so we're going to make a further left turn. We're just going to basically continue. We could reduce speed to 160 really at this point. Pop the next level of flaps out. And then we can start our descent to 2,000 feet and go from there really. Not properly how he meant to do this procedure I don't think, but in fairness he has flown the procedure fully. So he's gone straight overhead the airport and then in fairness to him. Obviously we can't really go much less than 160 at the minute. We'll move over to the tower frequency as well. I make that left turn again. So we're going to go direct to Jersey, and there we go. So the aircraft should be way ahead of us anyway. And descent to 2,000. Open descent. Got the runway in sight. So in case we go around, we need to climb straight ahead to 3,000 feet and then left turn 180 degrees.
Alpha, taxi hold point Alpha 1 for runway 26. Your QNH is 1019er.
Alpha 1 to holding point runway 26 and QNH 1019er.
Running system 1.
Tower Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey, ILS approach runway 26.
Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey, good evening. Jersey QNH 1019er. Report established runway 26.
Established ILS approach runway 26. Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey.
Bravo Lima Whiskey, surface winds 2106 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey.
And Bravo Lima Whiskey, vacate Delta, please.
Say again, please.
Bravo Lima Whiskey, vacate Delta, please.
Via taxiway Delta, Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey.
Jersey Tower, good evening. Speedbird 97 Juliet is on the ILS runway 26, just inbound Jersey.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, very good evening. Jersey QNH 1019, report localizer established, runway 26.
QNH 1019 and the roll report when established. Speedbird 97 Juliet. So we're going to just dumb down the brightness for the minute. So we're at 2,000 feet at the minute. Pretty much where we should be.
Ryanair 56 Mike.
We can increase speed now, to be fair.
Turn your transponder on for me, mode Charlie.
And we'll turn our transponder on Alpha.
So there's plenty of separation there, so we're not worried about the other aircraft anymore. And we said that we were going to have stand number 10 on landing, so we'll see.
And Ryanair 56 Mike, just for your reference, you've put in 5675, it should be 5275.
And 5275, sorry about that. Ryanair 5.
Approach arm, AP1, AP2, landing gear down.
Lima Whiskey, taxiway Delta.
Bravo Lima Whiskey, thank you. Stand 23 via Bravo and Juliet.
Stand 23 and Bravo Juliet. Bravo 10 Lima Whiskey.
That's my bad, we selected the wrong waypoint there. There we go. AP1, approach armed AP2.
Ryanair 56 Mike, report ready for departure.
And we will report the
Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3.
56 Mike.
Flaps full, speed check, flaps full. Black Star. Just waiting for the... So 6 miles at the moment, and then we'll reduce to minimum approach speed. There we go. A little bit rough and ready, wasn't it? It's my bad for selecting the wrong VOR. Minimum approach speed. It seems to be.
Has complete. Thank you for service. Bye bye.
Lima Whiskey, that's no worries. Thanks for choosing Jersey. You have a great Christmas. Bye bye.
November Kilo Alpha 52 Jersey Tower. Hello, radio check.
November Kilo Alpha 52, good evening again. Yes, that's much better. Readability 4.
Landing checklist, go around altitude 3,000 feet.
Sorry, I'm just trying to
Cabin
teach my
advised,
friend
Ecom,
that's new, so bear with us and
Ecom memo, landing no blue.
52, that's not a problem.
Jersey Tower, Speedbird 97 Juliet is fully established, 26. Money flight.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, thank you. Surface winds 2106 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, Speedbird 97 Juliet.
Lufthansa 85 Kilo, thank you, via Juliet and Alpha. Taxi hold point Alpha 1 for runway 26. Your QNH 1019er.
1000.
Checks. Cat 1.
QNH is 1019 Lufthansa 85.
And Jersey Tower, Ryanair 56 Mike, ready for departure.
Ryanair 56 Mike, after the arriving British Airways 319, line up and wait behind runway 26.
After arriving airplane, line up and wait, runway 26, Ryanair 562 Mike.
500.
A little bit bumpy. Land.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
November Kilo Alpha 52, you are cleared left hand VFR circuits, not above altitude 1,000 feet. Squawk 3631.
Oh, a little bit before touchdown zone. Ground spoilers, reverse, green, brake, low, medium decel.
November Kilo Alpha 52. Yep, that's not a problem. You're cleared left hand VFR circuits, not above altitude 1,000 feet, and squawk 3631.
November Kilo Alpha 52, clear left-hand circuits not above altitude 1,000 feet, squawk 3631.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, welcoming to Jersey, taxi stand number 1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Stand number 1, Bravo and Alpha, Speedbird 97 Juliet.
November Kilo Alpha 52, your readback is correct. Your engine start is approved. Give me a call for taxi.
November Kilo Alpha 52, call for taxi.
Ryanair 56 Mike, surface winds at 2106 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 56.
After landing, radar predictive wind shear system is going to be off. After landing complete, so make a left-hand turn here, drive it onto Alpha and then onto stand number 1. So guys, it was not the best of landings, I'm not going to lie. But we got ourselves down, didn't we? That's the main thing. We got ourselves down. I do find this airport quite challenging at night, to be honest. Just because the visibility is not brilliant. Obviously, it was quite low on the approach. Got a few terrain warnings as well, but we got ourselves down, which is the important bit. And it didn't like completely throw us against the floor, which is surprising. So we're after stand number 1. The question is, do you guys want me to do a return leg out back from Jersey back to the mainland? That is something that we can do if you would like us to, or if that's enough for tonight, then that's absolutely fine as well.
November Kilo Alpha 52, put that aircraft back on the stand. Do not move on the apron without requesting, please.
November Kilo Alpha 52, sorry, that's my mistake. I thought you cleared us for push to start and call for taxi. Sorry, my bad.
Negative, that was an engine start is approved, and call me for taxi. Don't manoeuvre on the apron until you've been told to actually manoeuvre.
November Kilo Alpha 52, thank you, my apologies.
Ryanair 56 Mike, you can route direct to Skerry.
Direct Skerry, Ryanair 56 Mike.
Ryanair 56 Mike, thank you. No further ATC. Monitor Unicom 122.8. You have a good flight and a good Christmas. Bye-bye.
And Unicom and beautiful Christmas to you all as well. Ryanair 56 Mike.
Lufthansa 85 Kilo, surface winds 2106 knots, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 85 Kilo.
Off brake sets. 2 minutes shutdown timer has commenced. AP's available and engine master 1 and 2 off. Third power's available. We can
Doors to manual cross check.
parking checklist, parking brake or chocks. Park brake is set. Engines off, wing lights off, and fuel pumps off. Parking checklist complete. So we'll just say thank you to the ATC just for providing us the service, and then we will leave us there for tonight. Jersey Tower Speedbird 97 Juliet. Thanks for the ATC. Have a good Christmas yourself.
Speedbird 97 Juliet, that's never a problem. Thanks for choosing Jersey, my friend. You have a great Christmas. Bye-bye.
Bye. So that is us all done in that respect. So 50 minutes that's took us after departure, there or thereabouts. Like I say,
Under 85 kilo, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Monitor advisory 122.8.
like I say, guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Bye-bye.
One thing we did forget to do was retract the flaps, but we're just on that now on stand. But no, thank you very much for watching this evening. Apologies, it wasn't the best of landings we've done ever, but we got ourselves on the ground, which is the most important thing. We'll have a quick look at the stats for tonight's flight as well. So we had a landing rate of 219, so a little bit on the hard side. And also we had that little bit of an issue where we disconnected or we selected the wrong waypoint, which is why we did that loop and we had to sort of fight it back. But we got ourselves fairly configured, so there we go. But no, thank you very much for watching us, guys. It's much appreciated, you following us. And no, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you again hopefully tomorrow for another video. That'll be our plan, probably similar sort of time tomorrow evening time. Hopefully we'll get another video out there for you. You'll get a little bit more content over the Christmas period. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us this evening, guys, and we'll see you again in another video very soon.
November
Bye for
Kilo
now.
Alpha 52, just turn your transponder on, mode Charlie.